Okay, so now we're going to do BE 1016. Okay, it's on the same page. 10-41. I didn't put that, but I'll put that now. Okay, page 1041. All right, so 1016 says, Harvard Incorporated issues $4 million of 5-year 8% bonds at 102 with interest payable on January 1. The straight line method is used to amortize bond premium, and that's the straight line is what we'll use for everything. So A, prepare the journal entry to record the sale of these bonds on January 1, 2022. So we have right here on the screen, it's face value times at percent, right? I misspelled that. Face value times at percent is going to give you your cash amount. Okay. Face value minus your cash amount is going to give you if it's a discount or if it's a premium, right? And in this case, it is going to be more than. So let's see here. We've got face value, $4 million, right? They told us that, yes? Yes, $4 million. Face value, $4 million times an at percent of 102. They told us that 102, right? So $4 million times 102% gives us $4,080,000 in cash. If we take that face value of $4 million minus the cash value or the cash we're going to get of $4,080,000, we get a premium of $80,000. So we have a premium of $80,000 because the cash is more than the face value. Okay. So now we have to go to B. Oh, no, we have to do the entry, right? We got to do the entry for that. Okay. So doing our entry. January 1. January 1, we are going to debit cash for $4,080,000. And we are going to debit bonds payable, credit bonds payable. Bonds payable. Let's see, bonds payable. Bonds payable, we're crediting bonds payable. $4 million. And then we're going to credit premium on bonds payable. Bonds payable. And the amount of the premium is $80,000. Okay. So that's the issuance of a bond or issuance of bonds with a premium. Okay. That is for A. And then B says, prepare the journal entry to record the interest, expense, and bond amortization on December 31, 2022, assuming no previous accrual of interest. So this is where we go over here to this part that talks about doing interest, right? Doing interest piece. So ask when was the last time interest was done. If it doesn't say, we assume it's never been done. But in this problem, they tell us it's never been done. So if it has been done before, you go from the last time it's done. But if it hasn't been done before, you go from the date of issuance. So never done, go from date of bond issuance. Okay, so let's go down and do that then. Let's go to B. So how do we figure the bond interest? So first, the bond was issued on January 1. We're doing the interest on December 31. So we are doing the face value times rate times time. So our face value is $4 million. Our rate is 8%. This one had a rate of 8%. And the time is something over 12, right? So in this case, it's 12 over 12 again, because if we go from the date it was was January 1. It's never been done before. So it's all of January, February, March, April, May, all the way down to December. So it's 12 over 12. So 12 over 12 is 1, right? So $4 million times 8% times 1 is $320,000 is our interest payable amount. But we also have to figure out the bond premium in order to amortize it, okay? So the bond amortization piece, how do we do that? We take the total amount of the bond, the amount of the premium in this case, and we are going to divide that by the number of years of the bond. And for this one, the bond is 5 years. These are 5-year bonds. So we're going to take $80,000 divided by 5. That's going to give us a $16,000 bond amortization per year, right? Now, when it is a premium, your interest expense is going to be the interest payable amount minus the bond amortization. When it's a discount, you're going to add it to your bonds payable. When it's a discount, when it's a premium, you're going to subtract it, all right? And so if your interest payable in this case, our interest payable we figured out was $320,000, right? Our bond amortization amount was $16,000. So our interest expense is going to be $304,000. Let me put that here. So our I already have it there. 320,000 minus 16,000. Okay. So on December 31, oops, got an extra thing in there. How'd that go? December 31, we're going to debit interest expense. And we're debiting it $304,000. Okay. We're going to debit premium on bonds payable, $16,000. And then we're going to credit interest payable for the $320,000. So that's the entry to accrue the interest and to include the bond amortization. Okay. All right, so I'm going to stop that there. Stop that recording.